two world champions. They happen to be twin brothers.
Well, the ingredients are there. Two guys who love to sit down to their punches and throw that firepower.
I'm not scared of nobody, and I'm definitely not scared of someone who talks to me. There's no one in the division that can beat me. There's no one in the division that's strong as me.
It would definitely deliver a statement. The power is for real. We would get a chance to let everyone in the world see the great things that me and my twin brother has done for the sport of boxing.
Oh! Charlo just dropped Lubin!
Being on the same card gives us energy. We want to be sharp. We want to be at our best.
We're going to both meet in the middle of the ring, and we're going to let our hands go. Let the best man win.
They are boxing. And they pound for pound.
Who was the toughest fight up to this point in your career and why?
I feel like my toughest fight was the Tony Harrison fight because they came in with different game plans. In 2018, I wasn't developed mentally like I am developed now. You know, it's crazy that I only say that it's 2020, but, 2 years make a big difference, I just feel like, the movement, the height, just so many different things that I had to adapt to in the midst of 36 minutes. And that it wasn't something that we got prepared for. And then, I don't know, man. I still feel like I won that fight no matter what. But, I pushed myself way more than he did in the fight. That's why I feel like I won. I feel like I was more aggressor and stuff. So I guess, the fight I lost, the fight that they made more controversial than any fight.
That
was my toughest one.
What about you, Maul?
I fought against Korobov. On a date, my brother actually got robbed for his title. That was kind of one of my toughest fights, only because, I was getting ready for a different southpaw. And then 5 days before the fight, he tested positive for steroids. So they switched in this other guy that had been already training, getting ready for me, on the fly. So I would just have to go there and make the best adjustments. But at the same time, I had a lot going through my head because, I was like, damn, they robbed my brother. What if they just trying to pull some, scandalous shit tonight? But it is what it is. It was one of my toughest fights, but not one of the toughest fighters I done fought. One of the toughest fighters would probably been Julian Williams, undefeated. I knocked him out, but he was just another tough dude, but, came in with a lot of heart. It is what it is.
Yeah, I was about to say that couldn't have been a tough fight because the night they robbed your brother, you beat the shit out of that dude.
Well, to the world, they still thought like, oh man, that was a close fight because, the guy landed some punches early on in the fight, but I had to shake my head, and get my head clear. Just seeing my brother lose for the first time ever in my life, that shit was kind of like, it had messed with me mentally. But I shook it off, and then, then I went to destroy him. But the toughest fighter, like I said, had to been Julian Williams. He talked a lot of crap, tried to intimidate me, but it only woke up the fire. Everybody who talked mess to me and my twin brother, we usually knock him out. And that was just something I was going for.
From your fight, what is your guys' training regimen, your preparation? Do you guys talk every day still? Do you guys compare camps? Is it completely separate? Talk to our fans and your fans about what a normal training camp is like leading up to a fight.
Man, the fire lit right now. The fire lit. Me and my twin brother, we talk to each other. We even ask each other what you eating, what you weighing, we want to feel what each other feel at the moment. Sparring, everything is good right now, honestly. The closer it gets to the fight, the better it is for us. But, it is what it is. We always asking each other good questions and keeping each other intact.
You have to cut a little bit more weight. Can you tell us what that's like? Because I don't think people understand how tough that shit is. I mean, being a professional athlete, I didn't really have to cut much weight. Jack walked around the same as he did back then. What is it like having to cut, 10, 15 pounds? How tough is that to actually do?
Cutting weight is like the fight. That's the fight for us. Once we cut weight, we on. Once we cut weight, we good to go. You know what I'm saying? So the fight is already won, and we train hard no matter what. So, just having to eat smaller portions, and then you get a little thirsty. You can't drink that same sweet juice that you used to drink, or the sweet tea. You gotta have a little glass of water, and the water gotta be half of that glass. So you pour a full glass, you're gonna down it. You know what I'm saying? So, but giving your body just the right energy and the nutrients that it needs at that time, that's how we cut. But cutting weight ain't too hard, but it's always a challenge. It ain't never easy.